Nothing to see here except the blown up Ford found on road dead. Stick around to find out how this big block Ford ended up full of metal. Today we're going to tell the story, how I ended up with that, what's gone on with this so far, and what we're going to be doing. So first off, picked it up in Oklahoma. I live in the Kansas City area, so about 3 hours away, drove this thing home. Went with my whole family, we picked it up, ran like a top the whole way home. Well, I say it ran good the whole way home until I made it home. So pull up to a stoplight after driving it down the highway. Yes, I stopped and checked the oil multiple times. Didn't run it too hard, but I made it home. Oil gauge, boom, goes to 0. That's never a good sign. You know, next couple days in disbelief. I didn't do a mechanical test. Yeah, who does that? I believed, or wanted to believe, I need an oil pressure sender and maybe some fresh oil. So did an oil change on it, put an oil sender unit on it, go drive it. We got oil pressure. For about 10 minutes. Crap. Back down to 0. And now, if I listen, sounds like we got a tick or a knock. But I'm hopeful. It's just the exhaust leaking. I drive around another week or two. Decide, I better rip into this thing. So drive it to work on the weekend and work at a shop, and they let me use the bays. Me and my father-in-law and my stepson, we tear into this thing. It's not good. Main bearings are trashed, metal's everywhere. So it's gonna need gone through. Now, here's where it gets fun. That started 360. No one wants a 360 2-barrel. No. So I found for free a boat anchor of a 390. Full of water in the whole pan, but rotating assembly checks out good. Tore down this 390. I got the crank, got the rods. We're gonna throw those in this 360 of mine. So it's gonna be hopped up a little bit. So now I'm gonna show a couple videos and pictures of how we got to this day, and I'll show you around the truck how it sits right now.
So these are the pictures that came up on Facebook Market that made me have to have this truck. Left work and went and got it. Next day cruising around thinking I'm high on the hog right there. Just smiling and cruising. Drove it up to work. Sitting there in front of the American flag and the sunrise looking pretty. You can see there someone had sanded and bondoed that tailgate. Now here's my 390, my donor engine, got the rotating assembly out of. And as you're about to see, it was full of water.
So what I thought was clean oil was actually water on the dipstick?
Lots and lots of water. So really the block was rough. The cylinder walls on this one were rough. Not a lot could salvage. Did salvage the rotating assembly, sent out to a machine shop. Got the whole family helping me pull the engine out of my truck. That's my 360. I'm using that block. I'm using the rotating assembly on the other engine. As you can see, there's lots of rust. This truck sat for years in Oklahoma under a tarp. So it's what did to my main bearings. I did not spin a main bearing. I almost spun a main bearing. Man, I no oil pressure. The engine was due for a rebuild anyway. Chain stretched. Family affair though, got the whole family involved, having a good time. My son there is known this truck as a jungle gym. I got to get this thing on the road. He'll love it. I did do a little bit of a unorthodox repair on my hood. Don't ask me how I did that. Just know it was questionable.
So here's the truck as it sits today. Now, first thing, this is not going to be a show truck. It's going to be a work truck, and honestly a big toy. But this is also my hot rod. You might say, that's not a hot rod. Let me plead my case. Cooper Cobra Radial GT hot rod. Stroked out 390 hot rod. Dual exhaust hot rod. RV cam hot rod. 4-barrel, hot rod. Aluminum intake manifold, hot rod. And all that power. And I got 4-wheel drums, manual steering, manual brakes. Hot rod. Oh, well, the astute viewer might notice that's power steering pump. This engine didn't come in the truck. This engine won't be in the truck. It's sitting there because I didn't have a stand to throw it on. So if you want a 390, or this is a 362 barrel, let me know. And it's for sale. So now we're at the back of the truck. California truck, you can tell, still got that plate on there. I like the way the truck looks. It's got some nice patina. I personally like it. I've Comet washed this side in the tailgate. I've also, you saw in the picture, someone had sanded and bondoed there. I painted it. Made it look a little better. Definitely not perfect. Like I said, this is a work truck, not a show truck. Still got to do a Comet wash on this side. We'll make a video of that. I like this, actually. It'll make it a little bit less pronounced, but this kind of rust line here I really don't like. Gonna clean up these. It had a camper in it at one point. So also, these are off the driver's side. I have them, but I'd like to get another set. We'll look on the interior real quick. It's got a reupholstered seat. I could use a dash pad. I need a blue one. Need a horn button. But pretty original in here. I mean, it does have a tape deck, but I can live with that. It's got the West Coast mirrors, and these are Ford. Guy who owned it originally in California was a gold prospector, so could hauled some gold around in this thing. So here it is. That's where we sit at this time. Stay tuned. We'll have more videos coming up of this truck, and come along for the ride.